Today, I'm going to tell you ways to stop stressing, like to manage your stress. Before we begin, stress can be defined as a state of worry or mental tension caused by a difficult situation, and it's a natural human response that prompts us to address challenges and threats in our lives. Everyone experiences stress to some degree. The way we respond to stress, however, makes a big difference to our overall well-being. So I have 13 exercises today that you can do to bring down your stress levels and live happier. So we'll start off with number one, which is get more physical activity. If you're feeling stressed, moving your body on a consistent basis may help. Like, it could do something for you. A 6-week study in 185 university students found that participating in aerobic exercises 2 days per week significantly reduced overall perceived stress and due to uncertainty, like stress due to uncertainty. Plus, the exercise routine significantly improved self-reported depression. Depression. Many other studies have shown that engaging in physical activity helps reduce stress levels and improve mood, while sedentary, like sitting down behavior, may lead to increased stress, poor mood, and sleep disturbances. So, regular exercise has been shown to improve symptoms of common mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression, and some others. If you're currently inactive, you might want to start with like gentle activities like walking or biking. Choosing an activity that you enjoy would probably help increase your chances of sticking to it in the long term. But if you were to choose something hard and difficult straight away, you might find it a bit difficult. Number two, follow a healthy diet. Your diet affects like every aspect of your health, including your mental health. So, with that being said, studies show that people who follow a diet high in ultra processed foods like fast food and added sugar are more likely to experience higher perceived stress levels and, like a whole lot of bad things, like even liver, like stomach problems, shit like that. Being chronically stressed may lead you to overeat and reach for highly, like, bad foods, which may harm your overall health and mood, as I've said. Plus, not eating enough nutrient-dense whole foods may increase your risk of, like, deficiencies in nutrients that are essential for regulating stress and mood, such as magnesium and B vitamins. And minimizing your intake of highly processed foods and beverages and eating more whole foods such as vegetables, fruits, beans, fish, nuts, and seeds can help ensure that your body is properly nourished. In turn, this may improve your resilience to stress. So, it would be smarter to eat more, healthier, and watch your processed foods. Number three, minimize your phone use and screen time. Smartphones, computers, and tablets are an unavoidable part of everyday life for several people. But the thing is, while these devices are often necessary, using them too often may increase stress levels, like on TikTok or YouTube or any social media. A number of studies have linked excessive smartphone use and iPhone addiction with increased levels of stress and mental health disorders and issues. Spending too much time in front of screens in general is associated with lower psychological well-being and increased stress levels in both adults and kids. So, it doesn't matter who you are, you want to limit it. On to number four. You want to consider supplements. Several vitamins and minerals play an important role in your body's stress response and mood regulation. As such, a deficiency in one or more nutrients may affect your mental health and ability to cope with stress. On the plus side, some studies show that certain dietary supplements may actually help reduce stress and improve your mood. For example, let's see, when you're chronically stressed, your magnesium levels may become depleted, they may drop. And since this mineral plays an important role in your body's stress response, it's important to make sure that you're getting enough each day. And supplementing with magnesium has been shown to improve stress in chronically stressed people. I actually take magnesium myself, but I don't use it for stress, but it is really good to cope with stress. An 8-week study in 264 people with low magnesium found that taking 300 milligrams of this mineral daily helped reduce their stress levels. And combining this dose of magnesium with vitamin B6 was even more effective. And there's other supplements, including rhodiola, I think, ashwagandha, B vitamins, and L-theanine, or whatever it's called, have been shown to help reduce stress as well. However, dietary supplements may not be appropriate or safe for everyone. Like, consult a healthcare professional if you're interested in using supplements to help relieve stress, but you're unsure of what to use and what to do and how to take it properly. Number 5, practice self-care. Setting aside time to practice self-care may help reduce your stress levels. Examples such as, going for a walk outside, taking a bath, lighting candles, reading a good book, exercising, preparing a healthy meal, stretching before bed or when you wake up, getting a massage, practicing a hobby, using a diffuser with calming scents, practicing yoga, all sorts of things. Studies show that people who engage in self-care report lower levels of stress and improved quality of life, while a lack of self-care, on the other hand, is associated with higher risk of stress and burnout. So with that being said, even the littlest bit of self-improvement can go a long way to just calm you down. Taking time for yourself is essential in order to live a healthy life. This is especially important for people who tend to be highly stressed, including nurses, doctors, teachers, and caretakers. Self-care doesn't have to be elaborate or complicated or extremely high up. It simply means just tending to your well-being and happiness. So exposure to certain scents with a diffuser. I actually have the diffuser over there if you can see it. Or essential oils may be especially calming with scents such as lavender, rose, vetiver, bergamot, romaine, chamomile, neroli, frankincense, sandalwood, and I think it's ylang lang, something like that. Orange or orange blossom, geranium. Using scents to boost your mood is called aromatherapy. Several studies suggest that aromatherapy can decrease anxiety and improve your sleep. So that's something to take care of. Number 6, reduce your caffeine intake. Now, caffeine is a chemical found in coffee, tea, chocolate, and energy drinks that stimulates your central nervous system and your, psychological. Consuming too much may worsen and increase feelings of anxiety and stress and all sorts of negative emotions. And overconsumption may harm your sleep. In turn, this may increase stress levels and anxiety symptoms because you're not getting enough amount of sleep for your body. People have different thresholds for how much caffeine they can tolerate. If you notice that caffeine makes you jittery or anxious, consider cutting back by replacing coffee or energy drinks with decaffeinated herbal tea or water. Although main studies show that coffee is healthy in moderation, it's recommended to keep caffeine intake under 400 milligrams per day, which equals 4 to 5 cups of coffee, which is 0.9 to 1.2 liters. Still, people who are sensitive to caffeine may experience increased anxiety and stress, after consuming much less caffeine than this. So it's important to consider your individual tolerance. Number 7, spend time with your friends and your family. Social support from friends and family may help you get through stressful times and cope with stress. A study that in 163 Latin, something like that, young adults in college associated lower levels of support from friends, family, and romantic partners with loneliness. Depressive symptoms and perceived stress can all go away when you have a social group. Having social support is important for your overall mental health. If you're feeling alone and don't have any friends or family to depend on, or social groups may help. Consider joining a club or sports team or volunteering for a cause that's important to you. Number 8, create boundaries and learn to say no. Not all stresses are within your control, but some are. Putting too much on your plate, may increase your stress load and limit the amount of time you can spend on self-care. So, taking control over your personal life may help reduce stress and protect your mental health. And one way to do this may be to just say no more often. This is especially true if you find yourself taking on more than you can handle, because juggling many responsibilities may leave you feeling overwhelmed or distressed or just in panic. Being selective about what you take on and saying no to things that will unnecessarily add to your load can reduce your stress levels. Plus, creating boundaries, especially with people who add to your stress levels, is a healthy way to protect your well-being. This can be as simple as asking a friend or family member not to stop by unannounced or cancelling standing plans with a friend who tends to create drama. All sorts of things like that. Number 9, learn to avoid procrastination. Now, when I say procrastination, it means not leaving everything to the last minute. Another way to take control of your stress is to stay on top of your priorities and avoid it. Procrastination may harm your productivity and leave you scrambling to catch up. So this can cause stress, which negatively affects your health and sleep quality. A study in 140 medical students in China linked procrastination to increased stress levels. The study also associated procrastination and delayed stress reactions with more negative parenting styles, including punishment and rejection. If you find yourself procrastinating regularly, it may be helpful to get in the habit of making a to-do list, organize priority, and give yourself realistic deadlines and work your way down the list. So list your most prioritized and then bring it down. And work on the things that need to get done today and give yourself chunks of uninterrupted time. Switching between tasks or multitasking can be stressful in itself, so we want to make sure we focus on one task at a time and take it slow. Number 10, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness describes practices that anchor you to the present moment, like meditation, and stress reduction techniques that utilize mindfulness include meditation and mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, which is MBCT. A type of cognitive behavioral therapy it's like meditating. And meditating on a consistent basis, even for short periods, may help boost your mood and decrease symptoms of stress and anxiety. If you'd like to try out meditation, countless of books, apps, websites can teach you the basics. There may also be therapists in your area who specialize in MBCT. So there's no harm in giving it a try. And meditation's always like just breathing in like it's easy. And number 11, spend time in nature. Spending more time outside may help reduce stress. Like studies show that spending time in green spaces such as parks and forests and being immersed in nature are healthy ways to manage stress and anxiety and just cool your whole body down and just become present. A review of 14 studies found that spending as little as 10 minutes in a natural setting may help improve psychological and physiological markers of mental well-being, including perceived stress and happiness in college-aged people, like about 18 to 20-year-olds, something like that. Hiking and camping are great options, but some people don't enjoy or have access to these sort of activities. Even if you live in an urban area, you can seek out green spaces such as local parks or arboretums and botanical gardens. I have one near me and they're really nice. Number 12, practice deep breathing. Mental stress activates your sympathetic nervous system, sending your body into fight or flight mode. Fight or flight mode is you run away or you fight whatever's coming at you. And during this reaction, stress hormones trigger physical symptoms such as faster heartbeat, quicker breathing, and constricted blood vessels, which is vasoconstriction. Deep breathing exercises may help activate your parasympathetic nervous systems, which controls the relaxation response. Deep breathing exercises include diaphragmatic breathing, abdominal breathing, belly breathing, and paced respiration. The goal of deep breathing is to focus your awareness on your breath. So like, that's after. When you breathe in deeply through your nose and your lungs fully expand and your belly rises, this helps slow your heart rate, allowing you to feel at peace. So it is something to really focus on. Number 13, spend time with your pet. So having a pet may reduce stress and improve your mood, such as like a cat or a dog or something. When you cuddle or touch your pet, your body increases oxytocin, which is a hormone that's linked to positive mood, a little bit of love, so love for your pet and companion. Plus, studies show that pet owners, especially those who have dogs, tend to have a greater life and be more satisfied, better self-esteem, reduced levels of loneliness and anxiety, and more positive moods. Having a pet may also help relieve stress by giving you purpose, keeping you active and providing companionship, and just always being there for them. So, that's what I have for you today. Although stress is an unavoidable part of life, being chronically stressed takes a toll on your physical and mental health. So, fortunately, several evidence-based strategies can help you reduce stress and improve your overall psychological well-being. So, exercise, mindfulness, spending time with a pet, minimizing screen time, and getting outside more often are all effective methods. So we want to be sure that we're using all this as much as we can. So make yourself 1% better every day, and I'll see you next time.